Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how are you doing today? So I'll be doing a reading on Divine Feminine, and please keep in mind that this is a general reading, and let's see what messages comes through. And just take what resonates. This reading, first thing I see here is that the Divine is showing the Divine Feminine. Please know that there is somebody who is quite jealous and is showing the karmic energy here. And karmic energy doesn't necessarily have to be Divine Masculine's partner. It could be a family member, whatever the case may be. Just take as it resonates. But it shows that this person is going to try to kind of do something behind Divine Feminine's back. So this individual, it's a very sneaky behavior. I feel like Divine Feminine has eyes on the back of her head. She would be like, I see you coming. Like, I know you're coming. But Divine Feminine is very evolved in this reading, whoever this resonates for. Divine Feminine is very goal-oriented, very focused on, I feel like maybe the career or specific like goals in mind, things that they want to get done. I feel like they have a lot of plans. Divine Feminine is like very focused. Like they have everything together and they are going beyond. They are pushing themselves to do as much as they can. I feel like they are taking, in a good way, they are taking advantage of this time, right? They're not waiting. This is a Divine Feminine who's not waiting. They're taking advantage of the time that they have as a single divine being. They are using their time very wisely, okay? And while this is going on, Divine Feminine is focused. This person, whoever they are, they're trying to do something very sneaky behind Divine Feminine's back. And whoever this resonates for, it's not going to be in the favor of that person. It's not going to succeed. Whatever it is, there's a blockage here. It's going to be very difficult. I feel like this person, whoever they are, whatever they're trying to do, they feel like, I can do this, I will do this. Whatever it is, I will do this. Divine Feminine will have no idea, will not have any clue that this is happening. But it feels like Divine Feminine will be protected, and it feels like this karmic individual will not succeed. This karmic person will be like, whoa, this is much harder than I thought. I thought I would be able to do this, but it's not working out the way I planned. Like, I feel like this karmic threw a big rock in the mud, and the mud just splashed back on the karmic's face. Like, they are going to see the results of their actions. Okay, that's basically what it is. They put out something, negative, they're going to receive it in return, right? And in the meantime, while this is happening behind Divine Feminine's back, Divine Feminine will have no idea, because it's not going to work. Whatever it is, it's not going to even reach Divine Feminine, whatever this thing is. I feel like even Divine Feminine may not ever know about this, because this karmic is like, The visualization I'm getting is quite funny. It's kind of like, say if Divine Feminine, like you're in a, I don't know, like say if there's say if you are in a gathering, you're having a nice conversation with somebody, right? And karmic person sneaks up behind you and then they start to do a dance, right? They do some kind of weird dance, right? And they're doing it to kind of like make a scene, to kind of embarrass the Divine Feminine, that look everyone what I'm doing behind Divine Feminine's back. But eventually that karmic is going to get tired of dancing. Like, doesn't matter how much you dance, how much you try to break a move. You're basically going to like embarrass yourself. It's not going to work. And eventually that karmic is going to back away. So when this karmic back away, Divine Feminine will be like, I feel kind of like a draft behind me. Let me turn around. What's that? Where's the draft coming from? Turns around and nobody's there. So it's like as if it never happened. So that's what I'm seeing in this reading. It's kind of funny because it looks like this person is going to try to attempt to do something or try to interfere in some sort of way. But the Divine is protecting Divine Feminine. And I feel like it's happening or it's about to happen because this karmic person cannot stand. It feels like I cannot stand seeing Divine Feminine like this. It's a jealousy. They do not want to see the success of Divine Feminine. They didn't expect it. They didn't expect to see Divine Feminine to excel in such a manner so quickly and with grace, with ease. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful the way Divine Feminine has grown, the way Divine Feminine carries herself. Not with pride, but with dignity. It feels like she cannot stand the way Divine Feminine carries herself. So whoever this resonates for, this is a karmic person who may still be with the Divine Masculine. And they do not want Divine Masculine to communicate with Divine Feminine and vice versa. And I see here in this reading that there is no, like, the communication may be limited or not at all. Like, it's very little. Like, I don't see Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine as having strong conversations or anything like that. And that's because there's still some sort of decision that needs to be made here. And that's coming from the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine is undecided about which direction to go towards. He's being called out by the Divine on some things. It looks like there was some sort of some kind of call. It's like a judgment call. Some call was made on the Divine Masculine that he needs to make a decision. And this Divine Masculine, he's taking his time to see things through. And he's trying to see it from a different perspective. Like, if this were to happen with somebody else, what advice would I give to this person about this situation? I feel like he's trying to see it from another angle. He's trying to see it as if he is a friend of Divine Masculine. I hope that's clear. But it's kind of like Divine Masculine's trying to pretend like, if this wasn't me, if it was a friend of mine who was going through this situation, what advice would I give to my friend? Would I tell him to continue with the karmic, or would I tell him to move forward with Divine Feminine? So he's trying to see it from another person's point of view, as if he was looking from the outside. And the reason he's doing that is because this Divine Masculine, he may not be really opening up to anybody about what he's experiencing or feeling. I feel like he may be keeping his emotions within. It's showing here that Divine Masculine, eventually, the more time he takes to be in this karmic energy, in this situation, the more heavy, the more drained he's going to feel. The more longer it's going to take him to get out of this bed. Because that delay, that procrastinating is going to start to weigh him down. And that's because he's going against the current. He's going against the energies. He's going against what the divine is trying to show him. What his intuitive inner knowing, I feel like he has that gut feeling that he should be doing something different, but I feel like he's being stubborn about it. He's not taking action. Like, it feels like he needs to wake up. Somebody have a bucket of cold ice water we can dump on this Divine Masculine bunny and make him jump? Like, how is he going to wake up from this? I feel like he is avoiding. There's a heaviness here. The heaviness will, it's going to make him very exhausted. It's going to make him very tired. And I feel like the more time he takes, the longer it takes for him to make a decision, the more heavier. It's like a burden. It's going to become a burden. His way of living will become a burden for him. That he will need I feel like he will want some fresh air. Like, he needs to have that release, that, I feel good. Like, I let it go. I am free. Like, he doesn't have that feeling yet. It's a tense feeling. And this Divine Masculine, there's a lot of heaviness in this reading when it comes to this Divine Masculine in his decision making, because he's avoiding it. This has created some sort of blockage when it comes to the Divine Masculine having a stable foundation, a good, solid way of living, a good home, a loving home. I feel like a bit of his pride is getting in the way. That I worked so hard. I wanted this to look good. I wanted people to see what I had. But from the outside, he has this image going on. It feels like he has a reputation he's trying to maintain among other people, in front of other people, like could be other family members, friends, those who do not know what the Divine Masculine is actually experiencing at this time. And he feels like, I need to maintain this image. I want to show unity with this karmic energy. But at the same time, he's feeling like, I can't. The air it's muggy. It's like stuffy. Like, he needs fresh air. I feel like he needs to open the windows. He needs to go outside. Like this, the energies of the karmic has made his life foggy. There's no clarity here. And I feel like there may be somebody trying to reach out to Divine Masculine. Not sure who it is, but somebody who is caring, who will try to reach out to Divine Masculine to see how Divine Masculine is doing. I feel like even then, Divine Masculine will not openly express himself or what he is experiencing at this time. This looks like something that Divine Masculine needs to figure out on his own. He's not willing to openly express it to anyone. And I feel like the divine is going to push this divine masculine to the point where he becomes restless. Like, I can't take this any longer. I need to make a move. That procrastination, that delay, that avoidance is going to change. Like, the divine is going to push divine masculine to a point where he can no longer avoid the situation. He needs to face it head on. Once he does, in this reading, it shows that at first it's not going to be easy for divine masculine. It's going to be like a little bit of a struggle, that he needs to make this change, or he needs to take this certain action. But once he does take that first step, it's going to give him the confidence to take another step, then another step, then another step. And eventually he will have the confidence within him to stand up straight for himself. That's where he's going to be able to close off this karmic cycle. He's going to have more focus on self. He's going to start to change. Let's see what else it says for divine masculine, divine feminine. So for divine masculine, divine feminine, divine feminine is showing here they will not accept third-party situation at all. And divine feminine is showing in this reading that if divine masculine does not return correct, meaning does not return single, clear of the past, then divine feminine will not cause any delay to divine masculine's progression. They will kind of like release divine masculine that you need to go back and do what you need to do. You need to get your work done. And this divine masculine is going to something having to do with taking a step towards divine feminine in a different way, different from what he did before. And this is going to show the divine feminine that divine masculine is willing to start anew, wanting to start a new beginning, a new life. And this decision will be in the hands of divine feminine, whether or not divine feminine wants to start a new beginning with divine masculine. It looks like divine feminine will be undecided at first. Because I feel like only because divine feminine wants to make sure that this is it, that this is the time, or is divine masculine ready? What will help in this decision making is that, and what will give strength to divine feminine to make this decision, is that divine masculine is going to put a lot of work. He's going to put a lot of work to impress and to prove his feelings, like feelings that he wants to commit, to show that he is serious. So he's going to prove how serious he is in wanting to commit to divine feminine. And this is showing a lot of wish fulfillment that will come out of this. There's going to be protection here for this divine couple. It's going to take a little bit of work, but I mean a little bit more work. I know that this journey is quite, takes a lot of time and a lot of effort on both of them. But there's going to be a little bit more work before they do have that reconnect, that union. Whoever this resonates for, this reading. Okay, so this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, or you can leave a comment below or click on the like. And thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.